Success Books is proud to present Living Your Best Year Ever, a proven system for achieving big goals by Darren Hardy.
Back during World War II, enemies torpedoed a Navy cruiser carrying more than 1,100 crew members. As the ship sank into the frigid water, the crew floundered in the sea for 5 days. They were starving, drowning, and being attacked by sharks. The ocean current pulled 9 of the guys away, splintering off from the rest of the ranks. Seeing these men were beginning to lose their will, a young officer started asking them about their families and their lives back at home. He asked them to describe what they were going to do when they got back. He asked them what they wanted to accomplish and what difference they wanted to make. He had them envision how scared their spouses and children were and how their parents must feel not knowing if they were alive. He asked them to fight to stay alive, not just for themselves, but for their loved ones back at home. Finally, a passing plane spotted the men in the water. 2/3 of the 1,100 crew members perished. However, all 9, inspired by that young officer, lived. This story helps illustrate the importance of vision. The Bible explains where there is no vision, the people perish. What is the vision for your life? It needs to be bigger than yourself. What are you willing to fight for? Who are you willing to fight for? Or rather, live for? Hello, this is Darren Hardy, publisher of Success Magazine. In this program, I want to help you answer some life-changing questions. What is your grander purpose in life? What really motivates and ignites your passion? What will keep that passion burning long enough for you to achieve your wildest and most outrageous goals? Do you remember all the big dreams that you had when you were younger? Dreams so exciting that you could barely wait to grow up so you could pursue them. You had those dreams for a reason. Your inner potential was casting a vision of what is possible for you. However, somewhere along the trials, and tribulations of life, you either forgot your goals, got distracted, or believed others who already had lost their dream and convinced yourself that yours wasn't possible either. I want to help you rekindle those dreams and show you that they're not only possible, but attainable. We'll build the path that will lead you directly and expeditiously to them. This reminds me of a great story about a large, majestic mountainside where a fragile eagle's nest rested. The eagle's nest contained 4 large eagle eggs. One day, an earthquake rocked the mountain, causing one of the eggs to tumble down the mountain to a chicken farm located in the valley below. By instinct, the chickens knew that they must protect and care for the egg, so an old hen volunteered to nurture this large egg. One day, the egg hatched and a beautiful eagle was born, but the eagle was raised to be a chicken. Soon the eagle believed he was nothing more than a chicken. The eagle loved his home and his family, but his spirit cried out for more. While playing a game on the farm with some of his chicken friends one day, the eagle looked to the skies above and noticed a group of mighty eagles soaring in the skies. "Oh," the eagle cried out, "I wish I could soar like those birds." The chickens roared with laughter. "You cannot soar like those birds. You're a chicken, and chickens do not soar." The eagle continued staring at his real family up above, dreaming that he could be with them. Each time the eagle would let his dreams be known, he was told it couldn't be done. The eagle, after time, stopped dreaming altogether and continued to live his life like a chicken. Finally, after a long life as a chicken, the eagle died. A chicken. What's the moral of the story? If you listen to the chickens around you, you'll live and die like them, a chicken. Inside you is that eagle. How do I know? You wouldn't have picked up this audio and be listening to it now if something inside you didn't connect to it. This is your call to soar. You are an eagle. It's time to follow your dreams and not the words of chickens. Now is your time. Now is your time to soar. I'm a believer that things happen for a reason and there aren't any accidents. This is your opportunity. This is your time. This is your chance. But it's up to you to get the hint and answer the call. Don't miss the call like Bob did. Bob had been watching the rising Mississippi River threaten his home and his possessions. The waters had reached the front porch where Bob was standing. a man in a rowboat came by and called out to Bob, "Hey, hop in, I'll take you to high ground." Bob replied, "No, my God will save me." The river continued to rise all the way up to the second-story windows, and Bob, looking out, saw a powerboat come up. The man in the powerboat called out to Bob, "Hop in and I'll take you to high ground." Bob replied, "No, my God will save me." The river had now risen all the way to the roof of the house. Bob was standing on the ridge at the top with the waters swirling around at his feet. He saw a helicopter fly over, and the people inside yelled over a bullhorn, "Grab the rope and climb in. We'll take you to high ground." Bob yelled back up, "No, my God will save me." The river continued to rise, and finally it engulfed the house, and Bob drowned. The next thing he knew, Bob was standing before his God. In anger, he asked God, "I put my trust in you. Why have you forsaken me?" And God replied, "What more do you want? I sent you a rowboat, a powerboat, and a helicopter." Sometimes it's just up to you to receive the message. I don't know how you arrived at this program, but I do recommend you consider it a hint and your opportunity to design and live your best year ever and to live the life you've always imagined.